Welcome, Ice fans. Here we go. This is going to be the Minnesota Ice versus the Colorado Invasion. Game set to start in about 5 minutes. We'll be back with your lineup shortly.
Try to find water.
All right, Ice fans, here we go. I got some preliminary lineups for you. Batting, we'll have Jennison leading off, followed by Robertson, then Bacon, Koster, Madsen, and Holly. Kelm, Sawyer, Stewart, Putzer, and Ennedy. I believe Heading is going to be after Ennedy. Defensively, to start the game out, we'll have Madsen in left, Jennison in center, Heading in right. Kelm at 3, Holly at short, Putzer at 2, Koster at 1, Robertson's pitching, Ennedy catching. Game set to start in a couple minutes here, so cut the mic here. Hopefully we're able to keep up the live stream. It's getting a little bit busy here, but it looks like I got a fairly strong signal. This is the second last game of the day. This is going to be against Colorado Invasion. We'll come back tomorrow with one game in the morning at 8 a.m. That's going to be the last pool play game, and then we go into bracket play, and we'll see how we fare after that. Looks like the speed team that we just played ended up losing by quite a bit, so I'd imagine that we will be seated a little bit higher than that team, but we'll find out after today. It is a hard cutoff. It's a 90-minute game. No play after 90 minutes. So the scoring will go by wins, then by runs allowed, and runs earned. So back in a few minutes, again, this is the Minnesota Ice versus the Colorado Invasion. Radar. So that's giving pitch speed to close to the wire string. This is just a microphone. So I have a microphone here. I have a microphone here. This is the field microphone. This I do a voiceover. I do it live, just like a film. So all the strikes and everything. Then I can send that out to YouTube and Facebook.
For every Minnesota Ice game.
I will be almost 300 games into this. I'm going to do the high school too. So
Are you just you're retiring or just like done for the season?
well, my daughter's a senior.
Yeah.
She's going to be playing college. And I'm just
So this is like a legit broadcast then.
well, it's a mobile, pretty good broadcast setup. It's better than mine.
Pretty slow.
It has its days. Some days it doesn't work as good as others, but yeah.
A lot of people watch it, follow it.
It's weird. Sometimes you'll get, a couple hundred people watch a YouTube feed or on Facebook page, and then sometimes there's like 20. And I have no idea the rhyme or reason why. Sometimes it's just
So this field mic, what's it pick up? Just the
pretty much picking up the pattern. But I mean, there's no wind and there's no. You can actually see good ball consistency. It's a damn good mic. Of all the that I got, that's the most impressive thing, honestly. I do that because we were out here years ago at the bottom. And I used to just do the camera over there and like split cameras and switch to whatever. Somebody called me the other time. And two parents were So I learned, I was like, okay, get a little shotgun mic and pick up what's happening.
Like right there.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, it's one of those. Yes, by far. I was worried, like when we do the dome ball. I wasn't that good at swearing. Was he better? And some of the stuff about
Yeah.
and it's like I forget I'm there after a while. I was like, I can't think of something more. I've already gone to fetal position because they're talking about.
I'm embarrassed.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, usually. I don't know why. It's just like, okay, that's all it is.
No, I get it.
Way more adult than I ever was. I didn't know what the hell the word meant half the time.
And some of the things that they say, I'm like, why does it mean that?
Yeah, I agree. It's weird.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, it's all it's awesome. One hell of a garage.
I need to see where you're going to come back. I might need it. I got 4 or 5 more years left.
Well, here it is. It might be in a garbage can when I'm leaving if we're not lucky. Fans, just a few more minutes. The game will probably kick off here about 3:30. So back with their broad. Just a few more minutes. The game will probably kick off. Flip the get going. Again, this is the Minnesota Ice versus the Colorado Invasion. The Ice ended up tying the Speeds in the first game. It was 3-3. Speed came back and lost that next game, so still have a chance to get ahead of them in the rankings if we win the pool play game here.
Temperature gone up quite a bit since our last game. Temperatures were about 70, 75 degrees in the last game. It's about 85 degrees now. Humidity has picked up as well a little bit. Breeze is coming in from dead center field over home plate, probably blowing about 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's definitely going to be a pitcher's breeze tonight. Humidity expected to climb throughout the weekend, so this will probably be the last really nice weather game that we have. Tomorrow the temperature is supposed to be high 80s, dew points in the mid 60s. By Sunday, the temperatures are supposed to be in the 90s with dew points in the 70s, so going to be a scorcher from here on out. Good time for the Ice to get things done will be today. So it looks like the Colorado Avalanche are going to be the home team. Apologize, that's actually the Colorado Invasion. I'm probably going to do that about 250 times. Colorado going to be batting 11 players here. I didn't get their starting lineup, so I won't know their names. Apologize for that. Again, your starting lineup here for the Minnesota Ice. Leading off is Elizabeth Jennison. She's pitching or hitting from the center field spot. Josie Robertson, your pitcher, is batting number 2. CJ Sawyer, she's batting number 3. Hannah Koster, she's over at 1. She'll be your number 4 batter. Clea Matson's number 5. Amelia Howley, 6. Megan Putzer, number 7. Landry Kelm batting 8. Mackenzie Heading batting 9. Leah Ennedy batting 10. Then Hannah Bacon and Ellen Stewart to round it out. Apologize here, we're going to have to get caught up. I got to adjust the batting at the order again. Jennison gets on. That brings out Josie Robertson. Robertson shows bunch, pulls back on that one. They're going to call strike. Count goes 2-1. Robertson hits one back to the pitcher. They're going to throw it over to one. They'll get the out. Advance Jennison to 2. So 1-3 putout has one down here for the ice. And they now have a runner in scoring position with Jennison at 2. And Hannah Bacon comes out to bat. Called strike on the outside corner brings count 0-1. Fouls that one away. No play on that one. Count goes 0-2. Same field as we played last time. This is Sherman Park in Sioux Falls. Happens to be field B. Bacon swings on that one, so they get her swinging. Jensen held up at 2, and that brings out number 41, Hannah Koster. Takes that first pitch, ball low. She follows that one back into the fence. Count goes 1-1. So the 1-1 count and 2 down. Runner on 2. Koster steps back in. There's a ground ball that goes over to the third baseman. They'll throw it at first. They'll get the out, and that's going to retire the side. After a half inning of play, your score is 0-0. Defensively for the Minnesota Ice, we got Mackenzie Henning in left field, Elizabeth Jennison in center, Kalia Matson's in right field, Landry Kelm is your third baseman, Amelia Holly is your shortstop, Megan Putzer is your second baseman, Hannah Koster's on 1, Josie Robertson's your pitcher, and Leah Ennedy is behind the plate. Oh, okay. Well. Cool. Ah, thank you. Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Are you doing driving again?
Let's make a quick camera adjustment here so we can see the catcher.
It's about supper time. Whatever this park is. Okay. What? So I'm in the shade with a nice breeze. Oh, it was great. It was great this morning.
So Josie Robertson, your pitcher, steps in here.
Well, we're going to meet Bill Palmar, a buddy of mine.
First pitch will come in and called strike.
I know, I think. It's one of them
Ball one brings a count 1-1. Ball going away.
No, we're going to be at, why can't I say it? I know what, I see the sign. Where are we going for dinner? Where are we going for dinner?
There's a called strike. It's going to bring the count 2-2.
We're going to be there at 6 o'clock. All right, yeah.
One out.
Hey, there's another couple going to join us tonight. Is that all right? Okay, good. All right, yeah, they live
Called strike 3. There's going to have 2 down here for the invasion.
I can't say names.
Again, I apologize. I'm so used to saying the Colorado Avalanche, and I'm sure I'm going to say that a few times throughout the game, but this is the Colorado Invasion.
Hartford? That sounds right.
Robertson's pitch is headed over to the right field side. That one's going to go foul, just over the foul line.
So there'll be at least 6. So I better let you know anyway. All right, well, we'll see you at 6 at the Cracker Barrel. Oh, they're playing right now. The bottom of the second. All right, see you later. All right, bye.
Rise ball comes in there. Should come around swing on that one. It's going to bring the count 0-2. Swing strike 3 is going to get the batter, and that's going to retire the side. At the end of 1 inning of play, your score is 0-0. Minnesota Ice left one on base there. The Colorado Invasion didn't bring anyone on base. Due up here for the Minnesota Ice, Kalia Matz, Amelia Holly, Landry Kelm, the right fielder, shortstop, and third baseman. Breeze building a little momentum. It's actually picking up now. We're probably looking at about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind, so the batters are going to have to do some work to get the go out over the fence. The last game against the Speed, we dropped one right up against the fence. See what our batters can do here. With a solid throw down to 2, we'll get this inning rolling. Again, they're 90-minute games. That's a hard cut at 90 minutes. There's no play after 90 minutes. How that works is the winning team, obviously, is the one that scores more runs after 90 minutes. If it's a tie, then the tie break rolls immediately to points allowed. Then I believe it's points scored. Not 100% sure on that. Madsen steps in. She takes that first pitch for a called strike. Comes from a swing on that one. Brings. That one's a ball. There's a line drive. Line drive that goes out past the second baseman. They're able to get it there just in time. They're going to get count at 1. 9-3 putout has one down here for the ice. Amelia Holly comes out. She'll take that first pitch for a strike. There's a foul ball to the right field side. No play on that one. So no 2 count. Holly pops that one up. They'll get the out. Landry Kelm comes out here to bat. She'll take that first pitch high and away. Ball 2. So 3-ball count. Kelm swings on that one. It's going to be a chopper that goes over to the second baseman and throw it to first to get the out. 4-3 putout ends the top half of the inning. Your score remains 0-0. Apologize we don't have the radar quite up and running yet, but we're working on that at the moment. There we go. Pitch speed should be coming in now. Defensively, things look to stay about the same for the Minnesota Ice here. I think we have Heading in left, Jennison in center, Matson in right. No, we're going to change that. That's, looks like we have Heading in right. So Kalia Matson is your left fielder now. Elizabeth Jennison, your center fielder. Mackenzie Heading in right. Got Landry Kelm on 3. Amelia Holly is your shortstop. Mega Putzer's over on 2. Hannah Bacon's your first baseman. Leah Andy behind the plate, and Josie Robertson is your pitcher. This is the number 4 battery here for the Invasion. Comes around swinging on that one.
Hey, watch again, watch again.
Swinging strike 2. Counts now 0-2.
Hey, it only takes one.
Swing strike 3 will get the batter. That's 1 down for the Invasion. The number 5 batter comes out for Invasion. There's ball high. There we go. We got the radar back up and running now, so your pitch speed is on. Apologize, I think it got a little warm down there. Lost the connection for a minute. That one's fouled back into the fence. Count's going to go 1-1.
Here we go. Here we go, 7.
The 1-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. That one gets fouled over. Back on a field A. That looks like a spectator out over there, so heads up on that one. So number 5's batter steps back in. Robertson's delivery is fouled back into the fence. Counts 1-2. Kennedy set. Here's Robertson's delivery. Ball high. Count rolls 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. Kelton's going to call that one. They'll bring it in. That'll be 2 down here for the Invasion. So 2 down and nobody on. The number 6 batter comes out here. First plate appearance of the game for number 3. That one gets fouled straight back into the fence. Fouled away over to the right field side. No play on that one. Oh, 2 count. 2 down. Nobody on. That one will come in for a ball. There's a soft fly ball that's going to go over towards Koster. She's not able to trap that one, but she'll pick it up and she'll go over and get the base. So that's 3 down here for the Invasion. After 2 innings of play, your score is 0-0. Neither team with a hit, neither team with an error. 1 left on base for the Minnesota Ice. Two up here, the 8, 9, 10 batters. Sawyer, Stewart, and Putzer. At least I believe that's the lineup. I got to double check on that. we go. It's CJ Sawyer coming out here to bat. This is her first plate appearance in the game. It's the top of the third inning. We're 22 minutes into this one. We're at 90-minute games, so we still got about 70 minutes left. Ice looking a little bit better than it did in the first game. They came out really slow defensively. I think there were 7 errors in that game in the first game that they had today. Most of those came before the third inning. Sawyer lets that first one go. Ball high and away. Ice look a little bit sharper here this afternoon. Ball outside. Counts 2-0. The 2-0 count, nobody on. Sawyer steps back in. She hits a line drive that's going to go over the glove of the third baseman. She'll be in with a single. So with a runner on one and nobody out, for 25, Ella Stewart comes out here to bat. Stewart, who carried most of the weight at pitcher in the last tournament here for the Minnesota Ice. Takes that first pitch, ball strike on the outside corner. Oh, on count here for Stewart. Takes that ball outside. Count goes 1-1. So I'm watching the pitches come in. The pitcher gets a lot of rotation. Looks just trying to throw a rise ball. May have a bit of a curve there too. Counts 2-1. That one's fouled up and away. See, a lot of the batters are going to try to fight off a rise ball. They'll move to the front of the box. That's what we see with Stewart here. Stewart, one of the 3 collegiate commits for the Minnesota. She'll take that ball outside. Get switched from cell phone tower to cell phone tower with. Right now we're using cell phone signals coming from T-Mobile. Usually that's pretty safe. A lot of cell phone traffic over here. Then he comes back in with a 1-1 count. They check the runner, puts her at 1. She's safe. Live stream broken down a little bit. Stewart had gotten out on a force out when Putzer hit a ground ball over to the second baseman. So 2 force outs, have 2 down here for the Minnesota Ice. There's a ground ball. It's going to go past the third baseman. So the Ice are going to have 2 runners on. Kennedy with a single. That pushes Putzer over to 2. That brings up top the lineup Elizabeth Jennison. Jennison, a slap hitter, she'll slap there a little bit, thinks better, it pulls in, they're going to call the strike. I think that one hit the corner of the plate. Oh, 1 count here for Jennison. Ball rolling away. Ice looking to advance some runners here and get ahead. Got 4 hits in the game. They've left 1 runner on base so far. That one's a ball outside. Counts 2-1. Jennison, one of the other college commits for Minnesota Ice, she's headed out to be a center fielder for the St. Olaf Olies this fall down in Northfield. There's a soft bunt that's going to go over to the third baseman. So Blue is going to call that the batter was out of the box when he made contact. Smith is going to come down and talk with it a little bit. The decision is that Jennison may have come over and stepped on home plate. Got to remain in the batter's box when you hit the ball. If you're outside the batter's box, if your foot contacts home plate or goes outside of the batter's box in any other way and you contact the ball, that's a automatic out. So with an out of the box out, that's going to end the top half of the third inning. Score remains tied 0-0. Ice with 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Invasion so far with no hits. Defensively, everything's going to stay pretty well the same here for the Minnesota. Batter's going to come around on that one after he took the first one for a ball, so the count's going to go 1-1. Ball high. Counts 2-1. Swing strike 2. Count goes 2-2. That one's fouled back into the fence. So the 2-2 count. Nobody out, nobody on. That one's fouled up and away. There's a high fly ball that's going over to the left field side. Matson's going to call that one. She'll bring it in. There's an out. So Invasion with one down here. Send out the number 8 batter. There's a ground ball that's going to go through the glove of Kelm. The end of the single. We're going to score that one an error. So with a runner on one after a fielding error, the number 9 batter comes out here. There's a ball high. Hopefully the Ice are going to be able to shake off the error bug here. Like I said, they had about 7 errors in the last game. That really was the difference in the game. They're able to move a lot of runners, put a lot of runners on. Swing a strike on that. Board showing 1-1. So not quite sure yet. That one's fouled back and away. We definitely have 2 strikes out now. Yeah, so the count's now 2-2. There's a fly ball. That's going to go out towards center field. Love it, Jen. Okay, we're back there again. Sorry, broke up a little bit. Again, we've had to switch cell phone carriers a little. Park fills up, things get harder and harder to stay connected. Okay, so we had Josie Robertson come out. She hit a ground ball that went over towards shortstop. She got on with a single there. Now we have Hannah Costa out. Correction, Hannah Bacon is the batter. She takes that second pitch for her strike. Count is 0-2. All right, here we go. I think we're back. So Minnesota Ice have gone out to a 2-0 lead. I apologize for trying to switch over to a different hotspot. T-Mobile apparently getting a little overwhelmed right now. We're going to go to a universal hotspot that picks up a number of different controllers and see if we can do a little bit better job with getting the signal out. "50 minutes into the 90-minute game, so we got about 40 minutes left. This is the number 11 batter for the Invasion. There's a soft bunt that's going to go over to the pitcher. Look it on there. So number 1 batter comes back out. There's a second timeout. She comes over in that one, starts swinging. Okay, there it is. So we've jumped off T-Mobile altogether and we've gone to what's called a universal Solus hotspot. Picks up a number of different hotspot signals. Hopefully that's going to help us out here. Apologize, this live stream has been so crappy and dropping off, but the ballpark's getting busy. In the meantime, there's been 2 outs. The last batter for the Invasion got out by, she did kind of the same thing that we had earlier, where the batter made contact with the ball after she was out of the box. So it's 2 down here for the Invasion. They got a runner on 1. This is their number 3 batter. She's got a 2-2 count. There's a foul ball over the right field side. No play on that one. We really apologize that we dropped the live stream so many times, but we started out pretty well with T-Mobile, but the park was filled up with people on that cellular carrier. Now he switched over. This seems to be a little more solid. Here's Robertson's pitch. There's a fly ball. That's going to go back over. That's going to drop in for a hit. Actually going to get a double on that one.
Come on, let's go.
Can you hit her? We can hit her.
So the tying run of 2 here. They've got 2 out. Number 4 batter comes out. She went on swinger last time out. Coach Smith is going to head out and they're going to talk to the players a little bit. So to recap everything, Minnesota Ice have 8 hits, 1 error. Colorado Invasion have 2 hits, 1 hit, 1 left on base. Sorry, we've cut in and out so much in this live stream. So they break the huddle and come back out. This is the number 4 player. She takes that pitch for a ball low. Ball high. Counts 2-0.
They gotta come to you.
Strike down the side of the plate, brings count 2-1. Ball inside to load the bases. Send a courtesy runner out for the pitcher. That's the go-ahead run over on 1 now for the Invasion. Ice looking to dig out of a hole here. They've got a 2-0 lead. We're 60 minutes in, so we've still got about 30 minutes of play. Get the defense set. They get everything back in line here. Robertson, 58 pitches in, 42 of those for strikes. There's a foul back into the fence. Called strike 2. 0-2 count to the batter. She's over 1 so far in the game. She had a flyout last time out. That one will come in for a ball. Ball high, evens count at 2-2. 2-2 count, bases loaded, 2 out. That one's fouled back and away. That one's fouled over to the left field side. That was fouled straight back. This will be the 9th pitch of the plate appearance for the batter. She's got a 2-2 count. That pitch gets away from Robertson. No damage done as the base runners all stay put. So it's a full count now to the batter. Robertson's going to have to bring this one in. Swing strike 3 gets the batter. Nice dig out of trouble there. After 4 innings of play, your score is 2-0 here in favor of the Ice. Ice with 8 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Invasion with 2 hits, 1 error, 4 left on base. Wind kind of leveling off. It's probably blowing about 10 to 20 miles an hour. It's really coming in almost directly from center field over home plate. This will be the last game of the dice for the Minnesota today. They'll come back at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Again, tomorrow we'll probably just start off right away with the universal hotspot. We won't try T-Mobile. Generally, T-Mobile's a little bit faster. I can get a better resolution stream out, but when their cell phone towers get overwhelmed, then we run into troubles. This is Ella Stewart coming out here to bat. She'll take that first pitch for a called strike. Stewart's 1 for 1 in the game. She had a single. That went over towards the shortstop last time. That's ball outside. Counts 1-1. Swing strike 2. Counts count 1-2. Ball high and away. Counts 2-2. Two count. Nobody on, nobody out. Stewart fouls that one away. Ball 3 is going to bring a full count. Ball low, puts a runner on 1 and brings out Megan Putzer. Putzer's 1 for 1 in the game. She had a single that went over to the second baseman last time out. So number 1, Megan Putzer steps in. She's batting from the second base position. She takes that pitch for a called strike. Coach call a quick timeout here. They're going to have a conference with the batter. So got a runner on 1, nobody out. Megan steps back in. She shows bunt, pulls back on that one. That's going to be ball 1. That one's fouled away. That one's fouled up, backing away. fouls that one off the fence. So 1-2 count. Nobody out. Stewart on one. Putzer fouls that one away. It's her fourth straight foul. This will be their seventh pitch of the plate appearance. Ball high. Counts now 2-2. 2-2 count to the right-handed batter. Gets pop fly. That one's going to go over towards second base. They'll bring that one in. Stewart's going to stay put. So 9 pitches in. She flies out to the second baseman. The Ice have one down here, and they bring out their catcher, Leah Ennedy. Ennedy had a single last time out. She fouls that one over the left field side. No play on that one, so the count goes 0-1. Ennedy steps back in. Swings on a bit of a nasty changeup there. Kind of screws herself into the ground. She's now 0-2. Familiar place for the catcher, often batting deep into the count. There's a pitch that goes high and away. One-two count to the catcher. Pops that one. Following away. Serenity steps back in with a 1-2 count. She follows that one straight back into the camera. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter. She's still got a runner at Stewart on one. She fouls that one away. Pitcher for the Invasion gets a lot of spin on the ball. That's why you're seeing so many foul balls. There's ball low, going to bring the count 2-2. Two count, one down, runner on one. Ice holding on to a 2-0 lead. That pitch goes ball high. Full count to the batter. Dangerous place for Ennedy to be. A lot of times she'll get a little bit anxious here. Reach out and try to go after something that might be a ball. See what happens here. That one's called a ball. There was a bit of a discussion there. That's going to send Ennedy down to 1. That brings up the top of the lineup, Elizabeth Jennison. Jennison 0 for 1. First time out, she was called out for getting a hit out of the box. Then she got a walker last time out. Lays out a bunt here. Jennison able to beat that one out. Good bunt. So the base is loaded and only one out. Josie Robertson comes out here to hit. Robertson 1 for 2 in the game. Last time out, she hit a ground ball that went over to the shortstop. She's able to get on with that one. We'll see what she does here. She hits a fly ball, and yes, that's going to score a couple of runs. Okay, well, that's going to score 1 run. Stewart comes in, Entity goes to 3. Good hit by Robertson. Scores another run. The score now 3-0 here in favor of the Ice. Invasion are going to make a pitching change at this point. They're going to bring in number 25. So the Invasion pitcher who just came out of the game had 87 total pitches. 52 came of those for a strike, 35 for ball. They'll bring out a new pitcher here. Defensively, it looks like everything else is going to stay pretty well the same. She's going to face the 3, 4, and 5 batters, Bacon, Coster, and Matson. Bacon 1 for 2 in the game. Last time out, she had a single that went over past the third baseman. Check swing on that one. That's going to be called strike. Fouls that one away. 0-2 count here for Bacon. Good chance for Ice to pile a few runs on. You got a 3-0 lead. The bases are loaded, 1 out. There's a pop fly ball that's going to drop in for a hit. That's going to score Entity. RBI pop fly there. The Ice now with a 4-0 lead over the Invasion. They send out Hannah Coster to bat. Coster 1 for 2 in the game. She hits a soft ground ball that's going to go just to the pitcher. They'll throw it back to get the force out at home. So the bases remain loaded here for the Ice. We got 2. Matson steps in here, 0 for 2 in the game. That one goes foul. Boy, it looked like it fell inside to me when I was sitting here. Umpire had a better line on that one, so the foul ball is called foul. The batter's going to come back in to hit. Base runners all return to the base. That pitch comes in ball high. One count here for Matson. There's a fly ball that's going to go over to the right field side. Foul, no play on that one. One hour, 15 minutes in. Again, these are 90-minute games. So we got about 15 minutes left in the game. Ice have extended their lead 4-0. That follow goes over to the right field side, not a play. Madsen steps back in, takes that next ball, high and away. 2-2 count to the batter. So with that 2-2 count, there's 2 out, bases are loaded. She hits a pop fly ball. It's going to go back over to the third baseman. That's going to end the inning, top half of the inning. So after 4.5 innings of play, your score is 4-0 here in favor of the Ice. They've had 12 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. Invasion have had 2 hits, 1 error, 4 left on base. Defensively, things stay the same here for the Minnesota Ice. We've got Kalia Madsen in left, Elizabeth Jennison in center, Mackenzie Heading in right. Landry Kellen is your third baseman, Amelia Holly is your shortstop, Megan Putzer is your second baseman, Hannah Croster is your first baseman. Leah Ennedy behind the plate. They send Josie Robertson back out here to pitch. Robertson, 67 pitches into the game. 48 of those are coming for strikes, 19 balls. She's going to face the number 6 batter again. Still only one time through the rotation. Last time out, this batter flew out. That went over to first base. Swin steps the number 6 batter. First pitch comes in, called strike. Ball high. There's a fly ball over the left field side. This is going to go into the glove of Kalia Madsen. That's one down. So one down. That sends out the number 7 batter. She had a fly out her last time out. That one over the left field side to the Kalia Madsen. There's a high fly ball towards center field. Jennison calls that one. They bring it in to get the out. That's 2 down here for the Invasion. The number 8 batter comes out. She got on with an error that went over towards second base last time. That pitch comes in, ball high. Ball 2. Fastball down the center of the plate is called strike 1. Ball high. Counts now 3-1. 2 down here for the Invasion. Nobody on. It's a 3-1 count to the batter. There's a pop fly. Megan Putzer's going to call that one. She'll bring it in from the second base side. They'll get the out. And 80 minutes into the game, the Minnesota Ice lead 4-0. Got about 10 minutes left, which is probably going to be enough for about 1 inning play here. If the Ice can string a few hits together, they'll be able to finish this one out. We'll split the games today here. We're hoping for a one-tie, one-win day. Again, they'll come back tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. That last game is going to be against the South Dakota Elite. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. That's over on Field G and same ballpark, just across the park. This is Amelia Holly coming out here to bat. She's 1 for 2 in the game. She had a single her last time out. That one over past the third baseman. Holly steps in. She follows that one straight back into the fence. She fouls that one over to the left field side. No play on that one. 0-2 count to the batter. She fouls that one straight back. This pitcher for the Invasion seems like she has a little more motion on the ball than the previous pitcher. There's a bit of a curveball there. There's going to be a fly ball that goes over to the left field side. Let's do 1 out for the Ice. So with 1 down, Landry Kelm comes out here to bat. Kelm 0 for 1 in the game. She got on with a walk. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Ball low. Ball low and inside. Counts now 3-0. Swings on that one. Count now 3-1. Ball 4 puts a runner on 1. Guys have 1 down with a runner on 1. They're going to send out their number 8 batter, CJ Sawyer. She's 1 for 2 in the game. She had a ground out her last time out. That one over to his third baseman. First hit was a single, and that was a ground ball that went past a shortstop. She fouls that first pitch off. That one's fouled back into the fence. I'll have to make an adjustment on the camera here in a bit. Here's a ground ground ball is going to go past the third baseman, goes into the glove of the shortstop. Sawyer's able to get on. So she's got a single. Again, we'll jump down, we'll adjust that camera here in a moment. So now with a couple runners on, Ella Stewart comes out to hit. That pitch comes in the ball. There's a ground ball. It's going to go over towards the shortstop. The thrower over to first. It's going to get past the glove of the first baseman. So Stewart's going to get on with an error. Kelm's going to score. Sawyer is going to go to third on the same error. Runners at the corner now for the Ice, and a 5-0 lead. That brings on Megan Putzer. So that's the official end of time. I believe they're going to let the batter finish out here. Strike on the inside corner. Looks like the Ice are going to be the winners in this one, so they'll split their game today with a tie and a win. Ball high. So again, the first game for the Ice tomorrow is going to be at 8:30 in the morning. Sputzer comes around swinging on that one. Count's going to go 0-2. Foul ball that goes over the right field side. Counts now 1-2. It's the 1-2 count. Stewart goes down to second base on the same hit. So it's a 6-0 lead here for the Minnesota Ice. Now the catcher Leah Ennedy's come out to hit. That one comes off the knob of Ennedy's bat. They're going to throw it over to first, so they get the out there. An unintentional hit by Ennedy. Bad check swing. So 5-3 putout ends the inning for the Ice. Looks like they're going to go ahead and finish the inning. Now, it was the opposite of what happened in the last game, so I'm not exactly sure why they're playing past time here. Typically, they'll cut it off in 90 minutes. But we'll play on, so we have the number 9, 10, and 11 batters coming out. Go down and try and adjust that camera a little bit. right, so there we go. We got the camera all lined up again.
Not the one where his head sticks out, but I can totally see
There's a pop fly that's going to go over to the left field side. Kelm was able to bring that one in.
good spot, so we got to there.
Oh, geez, that was Matson. So number 10 batter comes out here for the Invasion. Takes that first pitch for a strike.
We'll figure it out.
Next pitch comes in. She doesn't come around on that one, so it's going to be called a ball. Swing strike 3 gets the batter. That's 2 down here for the Invasion. Swing strike 1 to the batter. So this is the bottom of the 6th. Defensively, everything pretty well the same as the last inning. Clea Matson on left, Jennison in center, heading in right. Kelm, Hawley, Putzer, Croster, your infielders. Hannity behind the plate. Robertson, the pitcher. There's the ball. Hannity asked for a new ball. We'll throw it in. On a 1-1 count here. Strike on the inside corner. Brings count 1 and 2. There's a check swing foul that goes straight down, basically in between the catcher's legs. Called strike 3 is going to get the batter looking. You're going to line him up there. And that's going to be the end of the game. Minnesota Ice is going to be winning club. Final score is 6-0 over the Colorado Invasion. Ice with 13 hits, 1 error, 9 left on base. Invasion with no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 4 left on base. Your winning pitcher is Josie Robertson. She had 85 total pitches. 60 of those came in for strikes. Again, we'll come back tomorrow morning at 8:30 with the next game in pool play for the Minnesota Ice. Till then, thanks for watching, Ice fans, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll try and clean up that problem that we had with the live stream cutting out. Probably just switch over and not even worry about T-Mobile. Apologize for that, but till then, thanks for watching, Ice fans, and we'll catch you in the next game, 8:30 Friday morning.